Hey everybody, how the heck are you? I'm Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. It's day 53 in the free-to-play series, and originally today's video was just a normal, lighthearted video where we did some fun stuff. We got 3 more ancient shards. We pulled those, progress in the dungeons. I cleared stage 14 of the Fire Knight, so that was fun. I showed you guys all that, some arena, all the normal fun stuff. However, it was weighing on me, and about halfway through the video, I broke out into like a 6-minute rant about how disappointed I am with this fusion, and honestly, just Plarium, the game, everything that has to do with it, it all feels so scummy. So I go on this big long rant, but I think I made some really nice points, and I'd love for you guys to see that. So I'm going to recut the video and have that come first, and then we'll go into the normal fun stuff. I'd also love to know what you guys think, if you agree or disagree with me, what your gripes might be with this fusion, with the game, with the company. So please stick around for that, and let's hop in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
This is the hardest fusion we've ever had. I'll go on my little spiel here. We've never had a fusion before. First off, that's a hybrid where you need to keep track of like ascension pots and having food champs to level up the epic champions, blah, 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 blah. Thank God we don't have to do rare champions at least, but then also tracking 400 fragments at once and having literally no wiggle room. No wiggle room at all. I think you have to win at least 2 tournaments. Maybe with a couple of the champions it might be 1, but I think at least 2 tournaments you have to place top 2 to get enough fragments. I'll confirm this tomorrow in tomorrow's video, but to get enough fragments to be able to skip something. So for 99.5% of us, let's say, we will not be able to skip these events. You have to do literally all the events, all the tournaments. There's no wiggle room. A lot of us have lives. Our lives aren't just Raid Shadow Legends. So this event, I mean, there's been some amazing memes on Reddit. I suggest you guys go check it out. This event's kind of evil. It's, I hope there's a lot of backlash. I really hope there's a lot of backlash. The amount of planning you have to do for this isn't the fun amount like what we did with Yoshi, where we had a little calendar and I gave little tips. And this is like legit planning. The point I was getting towards, I was saying let's put up the calendar, is you need a spreadsheet. If you guys want, I can share like the few spreadsheets I have. This is nuts. Like this is like no one should have to be able to be savvy in Excel and figuring out all this. And you basically have to, if you had a full-time job, a lot of you probably do, or you're full-time students. I mean, you have to time out every hour of your day when you might be able to, get some auto runs or set up an auto clicker before you go to lecture, before you go into a board meeting. That's crazy. This game is twisted. It's kind of evil, and I really hope. I love the game, but I really hope Plarium gets some big backlash, because this is just. I'm not the first content creator to say this, but I hope at least I'm having like a bit of my own take. It's inconsiderate, I think it's rude, and it's going to alienate a large portion of the player base, and I hope they feel the burn, You guys saw, I've been planning, so it's not about me, but I try to make my my account kind of like a free to play account on the hill, something you guys can look to say, hey, if I do exactly that, at least I can do it. Maybe you guys can do even better, But I think there's a good chance we're not going to be able to do it because of the summon rush, because of, we saved up a lot of energy, but we had to use the gems because we had bad luck on Champ Chase, and we had to go for top rewards, and this, and this, and this, and this. It's just, they're putting RNG in the events, like the fusion events, and the fusion events are supposed to be our one solace as free to play, that if we plan meticulously, we will get a legendary champion. How many legendary champions have we pulled on this account? 0. 0 in 52 days. Whatever. Not such a big deal. On my main account, I went 122 straight days with only 1 pulled. I know a lot of people, if you don't play as religiously as I do, you can make it all the way to Syl the Drakes, and if you don't do fusion, she's your first legendary. Which is like, whatever, but it's not nice. These fusions are supposed to be fun, and this feels like an absolute burden. You guys know how excited I was for Broadmaw. This is not fun. Like, I am having to spend many hours a day talking to people on Discord to help them out, prepping my videos, and then I neglect my accounts the whole day, this account and my main account, and then I have to play the game all the time. And like, I love the game, but I don't want to play the game most of the time. And I'll be honest, the past couple days, most of my time has been playing a silly video game, a fun video game, one I really like, one I love to make content for, but I'm sure a lot of you are in the same situation too. So what am I getting at? Guys, this is an evil fusion. This is not a nice fusion. This is manipulative. They're like, they got us addicted to the game. They got a lot of you, I know, addicted to the adrenaline when you shard pull, and then you just love this idea, and you think, oh, if I go into the shop, I don't even know what the offers are. There must be some crazy offer here, right? That's a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, if I just spend $10 3 times, I spend $30, I get 15 ancient shards. You do that, and then you go maybe I don't have any, but maybe, yeah, oh, and then maybe I'll buy this one once. Okay, so I only spent $35, but then it's going to add up and add up and add up, and some of you guys are not even going to realize that this used to happen to me a year ago when I was spending money in the game. You're going to blink, and then you'll realize you bought a little offer here, a little offer here, and you got other stuff along the way, but at the end you spent like 140, 160, maybe hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe even, I don't even want to think how much you could spend on this just to get one champion, you know? Maybe you picked up a couple other stuff along the way, maybe you did, maybe that's the thrill of it, but it's like, if you saw in the shop, let's be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. I think a lot of us, if this said here, instead of Warrior Circle Pack, if this said Brogni Pack, if this said Under Priest Brogni Pack, and it was just 100 Brogni fragments, or just straight up, he'll go right into your inbox, like when they did that with Horden. If this was Brogni, 250 gems, 500k energy, would you really spend more than like 20 bucks for it? Would you really buy, like, maybe some of you would, but I know that's not fun, so they convince you with this fusion, I'm going on and on here, they convince you with this fusion that it's an event, anyone can do it, blah, blah, and then people convince themselves, just a little purchase here, oh, I could use that energy, oh, 5 shards, just a little purchase here, 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 here. You do that over 2.5 weeks, next thing you know, you spend at least 100 bucks, for sure. And a lot of us can't just throw 100 bucks at our phone, or our Plarium Play, or our desktop, or our laptop, you know? And I think a lot of us, if we're looking in the mirror, we think it's like the fun to complete the puzzle, complete the fusion. But if you saw Brogni here for 25 bucks, would a lot of you actually buy it? If you saw him for 75 bucks, because a lot of you might spend, I know maybe not a lot of you, but a lot of people might spend hundreds of dollars on this fusion because it's so hard and it's so manipulative and it's really abusive of our normal time. For us that really love the game and want to accomplish these goals and finish all the content, including the fusions, would you really buy it for $75 if this was just a picture of Brogni? If there was just like you know, you said Brogni, and then there was instead of here, it said here, it just said skills, there was just a price tag and said 75 bucks, would you do that? I don't know. I think the big point I'm getting at is, if you're like me, or even if you're a spender, so not like me, not free to play, but you don't want to spend too much, don't feel bad about giving up on this fusion. That's the point I'm making. The other epics are good. Even if you can't get the epics, whatever. Don't throw away hours and hours and hours and hours and hours a week into this just to maybe fall short or maybe have them suck you dry for a few $100s. It's ridiculous. All right. Here we go, guys. Day 53 in the free-to-play series, and I'm going to get right into it. We hit a really big progression milestone today in the dungeons. Maybe you can guess what that is, because we have the Fire Night tournament going on. I mentioned in yesterday's video that the Summon Rush is coming next weekend, and I'm concerned it's going to be 3,000 points, which may be insurmountable. That's so many points. However, in my challenges, my dungeon challenges, there's the Sacred Shard waiting here. So I was saying if we could finish these like mini challenges, part of this larger part challenge, whatever, part 5 of 5, we could get this Sacred Shard and really put ourselves in a much better situation to compete in the Summon Rush and still have a good shot at Brogni. The big hurdle, I mean, clear stage 13 of the Void Keep on auto, really easy. We clear stage 15 on auto. I just had already moved to 15 by the time this came up, and it doesn't do retroactive stuff. But here, clear stage 13 of the Fire Knight's Castle. You can see right there, I did it. What's our reward? Nice little chunk of silver. I'll put a picture up right now as I go into the dungeons. I had to manual stage 13. It's a bad affinity for us. This is the team I'm running. The way I did it there is instead of, I think it must have been, instead of Frozen Banshee, we ran Sachi. And I had to manual it, and it was brutal. I actually got it on my second try, so we didn't have to waste that much energy. However, my first try, I almost got it. He was down to like this much, and then he started killing people off, and that was the end of it. We couldn't take the shield down anymore. That took like over 15 minutes, and then I failed. But here, I did it in 10 minutes, 33 seconds. However, we're on stage 14 now. In total today, I've put about 200 energy into the Fire Knight. I guess about 160 of that have gone into, because yeah, I did 2 runs here, so that's 28 energy, and I did 1 or 2 runs here as well. So that's 56 total. So 144 energy have gone, or something like that. That's not a multiple of 14, but you get it. Not that much energy has gone into stage 14. I've probably done just about 10 runs. However, we have yet to fail on auto. I did 1 manual, and then I've done 9 runs on auto, yet to fail. So this is looking like a 100% team. 100% chance team. It's clearing it really well. How is it working? If you guys want, let me know in the comments. I can start showing you guys these full runs. Just it takes 4 to 5 minutes, so I think maybe it's boring. But if you want to see it, I'll do it in future videos. However, the way this works is we've got multi-hitters. We've got 3 multi-hitters right here on their A1. Frozen Banshee has a multi-hitter on her A1 twice. And then, of course, Apothecary, a triple random hitter on the A1 3 times. Triple hitter 3 times, duh. And then Coffin Smasher hits 1 enemy 3 times, another triple hitter. And then he only has one other move, so he's going to this move a lot. Coffin Smasher is the MVP. He also, since this is the strong affinity for him, it's pretty easy for him to land his decreased accuracy on his A1. He's not getting weak hits. We're getting so many weak hits between him and Frozen Banshee, not even to mention Kale on the on stage 13 when it was Force Affinity. And then, of course, Kale, single hit, but then the quadruple hit. So this is how I had to time it on manual. If you have a tough stage like stage 13 and you're using Kale, it's really good to manual. You want to just save that, not for damage, save that A3 for the quadruple hitter. And then Yoshi, even, only on a 3-turn cooldown, does have a 2-hitter. So this works. We get a big speed boost from Yoshi with the 19% All Battles Aura. And then, of course, my Apothecary's flying at 233 speed. Relentless Gear, when that procs, it's going really well. So anywhere between 4:16 and 5 minutes. I think maybe I've had one run that was like 5.5 minutes, but it's working. That's a really exciting milestone. Another thing is I got an Ancient Shard from one of those drops. So that's one Ancient Shard. And then also, if we go to the shop here, my like weekly one, you see just 1 hour ago, I got another Ancient Shard. So that's 2 Ancient Shards. But we got 3 because the week ended, the 5-day raid week. I did like this 5-day raid week ended. I was waiting for you guys to claim it. That's another Ancient Shard. We got 3 Ancient Shards. I said we pull them right on the video. Before I do that, though, I just want to show you. So tomorrow night, on Sunday nights, I always stream. Sunday evening, it's going to be 9 p.m. tomorrow. Maybe earlier, that's subject to change. Well, when this video comes out tonight, I need to get good at that time travel thing I do with all this stuff. What am I trying to click? I'm trying to click the campaign. You see I'm in the Nightmare campaign because I was just checking it out. At 90 stars, so we're nearly at 30. I haven't pushed Nightmare campaign at all. But 90 stars, if we 3-starred the first 4 stages, that would be, you get 21 points, or stars per full stage you clear, so that'd be 84. So we just need to get 6 more stars in stage 5. You get 5 Ancient Shards at 90 stars. So that might be something I want to push to show on stream tomorrow and then include in the next day's video. It'd be pretty cool. However, we have 3 Ancient Shards right now. Before I show you why am I pulling them, well, it's still 2x. Who doesn't want to pull Ancient Shards during a 2x? And then if we go to the Champ Chase, I'll just lean in and tell you guys if this ever loads. I feel like I'm saying if this ever loads every day. Galarian plays annoying. We're at 1973 points. 1973 points, so that puts us 527 points short. However, we're about to get just a couple more points in just a minute. Actually, let's do that now. I like teasing out the shards. I'll tease out the shards for you. I'll make it last a little longer. Let's go into the fusion. Let's just do this. This is what I was waiting to do with you guys. You saw I fused from the fragments of these guys yesterday. Of course, I've leveled them up now. So now we can get 350 more points, courtesy of, sacrifice, courtesy of Broadmaw. Let's do it. It cost 1 million silver for this guy. 1 million silver. It's freaking nuts. It's infuriating. However, it's worth it for the 350 Champ Chase points. Let's hop right back in there. I mean, a lot of you can probably do the math in your head, but I'll just show it off to everybody. We just got 350 more points, so we're actually pretty dang close. Why did I want to do this before the shard pulls? Because maybe we'll hit the mark just already, right away. It'd be so cool. If we get 1 epic, we'll do it. Well, that hasn't shown up yet. I hate that this lags. Maybe if I X out and go back in. Come on, guys. Come on. Help me out. Okay, so 1973 plus 50 is what? 2023? Is that right? Am I doing the math right? Yeah, 2023 and then the 300. So 23, 23. That works out pretty cool. So we are going to be 177 points shy. So could I easily do that with my mystery shards? Yes, I have a good healthy amount of mystery shards here. However, I want to save absolutely every mystery shard possible for the summon rush. I'm going as far as buying out the market whenever I see a couple champs that might be worth buying, just like this. You know, it might feel like a waste of silver, but any chance to save a mystery shard, also check your market, because you might be able to get mystery shards. Every time you do this, you're saving 1 point, you know, if you need food at least, if you need food for the champ training. But yeah, so we're 177 points shy. So if we pull 3 rares, we'll be 147. That would save us 30 mystery shards, 30 points in the summon rush. Pretty cool. But if we get an epic, we're done. So let's do it together. Without further ado, you know I always stall on these things because I get nervous. I'm doing this from now on. After that Sachi mishap about 3 weeks ago or whatever, I'm always going to make sure I'm still recording. We are still recording. Do not die on me, Streamlabs. All right, let's do it. 3 Ancient Shard pulls. Come on, we need a little luck. We had some hard luck yesterday. Start off with an Ancient. And it's a farmable rare. I cannot believe you get farmable rares from shards. It is just insane. This freaking game, man. Yeah, this is going to be rough. But this is something I really feel like the expected value of an Ancient Shard is so much higher during a Champ Chase than a Summon Rush that this is kind of what we need to do. That's tragic. That's just tragic. It's so... I've had such bad luck. I actually did the math, and we had something like... Actually, I wrote it down here. Let me pull that up. Where did I... We had a 70.577% chance to pull 5 or more epics yesterday from our 31 shards, and we only pulled 4. And then if you count these 3, the number's even lower. So that's really, really frustrating. But that's, 30 more points? I guess I'll take it. I'm going to be farming the campaign a lot, so I'm not going to pull my mystic shards in the very last thing, and I will see if I can get these 5 shards hiding out in the Nightmare campaign. So worst case, that's 50... So now we're at 147 more points to go, so we get 97, even if we get all rares on that. I really want to keep this, and that's assuming we get no drops from farming 12-3 or 12-6, whatever we're doing. I think we're only going to have to pull about 50 of these. Worst case. Okay, what is next? I just moved my agenda away. Next up, we've got the food prep and the champ training. So guys, you saw we brought Cardinal to 6 stars yesterday, really cool. However, if you remember, we were saving tons and tons of 4-star food champions for when we have to level up each of the epics when we fuse them. So we actually have enough again now. You need 16 of them. And yeah, if you count them out, we'll just pick 16 to count. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10... Where did I start? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. We even have a little bit more. So those 16, you know what? I'll actually just put them right in the vault right now so we don't make any mistakes and accidentally use them. And you'll see there's more down here waiting. Let's throw Broadmaw in the vault as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep him. Worth the level up food because we struggle in Lizardman Faction Wars. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I guess 15, and then I guess we'll do this 16. There we go. That's pretty good. I guess I just realized they were counting the number here, so I didn't have to do it aloud for you guys. But yeah, so we're all set on that. Now the rest of this time is going to just be making more and more and more 4-star food champions, you know? Because I'd love to get one more 6-star during the champ training event. I think maybe, I've been saying Frozen Banshee, but Coffin Smasher impressed me so much today in the Fire Knight that I might do him. Because I think Frozen Banshee might... I mean, she's awesome, but she does take a lot of good gear to build as you get to Nightmare and Ultimate Nightmare, because she's pretty fragile. She's got bad base stats. I'll go into the index to show you. So, I mean, we did get that Occult Brawler yesterday, and the more I think about it, he might be a more reliable option as he just has more tankiness to begin with. However, I will show you right after him. Why can't I find it? Here we go. He does have shockingly low defense. Let's go here, Frozen Banshee. Look at these base stats. The defense is okay, don't get me wrong. And honestly, the HP isn't that bad either. But still, it's a big effort to build her. She's probably still our best choice. However, I will show you on Occult Brawler if we do need a Poisoner. I'm considering him more than I was saying in the video yesterday. Because, where is he hiding? Ogren Tribes. Look at this, really low defense. Really nice HP. He's an HP champion, obviously. But this is just a chance to place, so this can't weak hit, which is pretty cool. Of course, this can weak hit, but these last for 4 turns, so you can stack them up pretty good. So if we get into longer, more drawn-out fights as we get to Nightmare and hopefully Ultimate Nightmare, this is an option. But he's definitely not a top priority. So it's going to be Frozen Banshee or a Coffin Smasher. Coffin Smasher really impressed me. Or who knows, maybe if we get those 5 shards tomorrow, we'll get something awesome. Who knows? But guys, I want to show you something here, the champ training. It's been going really well. I've actually only used 40 gems this whole time. And we already made those 40 back. It brought us down to like 444, and I'll exaggerate to show you, we're at 480 now. So we made almost all of them back. We made 36 back. If I go into the champ training event, this long, hard event, let's claim these fragments. I was waiting for you guys, those Fenshi fragments. Take a screenshot so we can zoom it in. Now, gotta take it again while it's not loading. So we're actually, you need, I think it's 1,822 points a day. It's like, actually comes out to like 1,821.4, but you can't round up because if you, like, you're still gonna be just 1 shard under, or whatever, 1.6, not shards, points under, so you won't get these last fragments, so you gotta round up even though it's under 0.5. Math doesn't matter. 1822, that's how many points you need a day. We're well over it. We're just not even at a day and a half yet, and we are at almost double that, 3329. So we're doing pretty good. But I know, guys, the Fire Knight tournament started today, and this may be a concern for you guys. I'm going to put a picture of the calendar up right now, and if we look, Fire Knight's actually a nice little practice because we're going to have the same issue with the Ice Golem. So look at this. The champ training goes from the 16th to the 23rd. The Fire Knight has 100% overlap with the champ training, right? We get it from the 17th today until the 20th. So we have limited energy, right? Limited free energy today. I mean, you might have some energy saved in your inbox. You might have some gems. Maybe you're paying for energy, whatever. But you're going to have to find a way to balance your time between the two. That's why I went pretty hard yesterday, just champ training all the time, so we have a bit of a cushion so we can focus on Fire Knight now. And we're going to have the same situation here with Ice Golem. So Ice Golem goes from the 20th to the 23rd, and of course this went from the champ training went from the 16th to the 23rd, so 100% overlap again. The good news is 2/3 of both the Fire Knight and the Ice Golem will overlap with the Dungeon Divers starting tomorrow, so you really don't have to worry about Dungeon Divers. At least towards maybe end of Ice Golem, maybe you have to push a little farther. We'll see. My thought is the second Dungeon Divers is what's going to be the really hard one, and that has less overlap. You'll see that only has overlap with, 3 days of the Spider, and that's it. So no Dragon, no Fire Knight, no Ice Golem, and then the last one, 2 days of it, nothing. Just that and 1 day of champ training. So it's going to be tricky. However, I just recommend be very cognizant of how you are dividing up your resources, and specifically energy and gems, assuming that you're using gems for energy refills. I did want to show you, at least my position is looking pretty good. Not to make anyone feel bad if they're not, but obviously we have, 2.5 days left, a little more than 2.5 days left for the Fire Knight tournament. Actually, let me just show you right now how we're performing there. These loads, man. These freaking loads. Maybe I'll start showing you guys on BlueStacks. The quality's not as good, but never buffers like this. Well, while this loads, let's claim that silver. There we go. We're at 226 points. It's not that bad. We need 1,800 points. So that's 600 points a day. So we're nearly at our 300 points that we need for halfway through the day, and we're not even halfway through the day. So for sure, we're on pace to get our 600 points a day. And that's with, I haven't used a single energy refill today. I at least haven't bought one. I did use the energy I woke up with. We also just got this fresh stuff from the new week. Don't forget about that. I used Advanced Quests. I used, where is it? Complete all of them, and we got another refill. So I did use that. However, we've got 12 refills worth of gems here. We should be getting more and more gems along the way. And then what I was saying about myself, my good situation is, so, in just a few hours, how many hours? The day will end for me in 5.5 hours. So I'll get 5.5 hours, I'll get this, and then in 29.5 hours, I get this 500 energy. So that, what I'll probably do with that is just dump it all into the Fire Knight, and hopefully we're done with that already. So that last day, or nearly done, and then that last day I can kind of just key in on champ training and making sure we're still keeping pace there. But guys, like I said, I'll throw the calendar up back one more time. Let me make a note of it right here. Guys, this is the hardest fusion we've ever had. Let's just wrap it with an arena battle. I had other stuff planned, but we'll save that for tomorrow. Let me know if you agree. I'm hot about it, I think a lot of us love this game, and for me, fusions might be the most fun thing, and this sucked it all out. All the fun. Plarium, their business model is a fun vacuum. And, yeah, I love making the content, so I might last a little longer than I normally would, but I'm feeling it. I'm running out of steam a bit. Let's try this one. Mashalds are crazy tough, but I love the chance to beat them. I think this team could work just with a little extra speed. What we'd love to see is their Gorgorab go first, then Yoshi cut in and get the AoE troop here. Sweet. Alright. We just gotta hope we pop Mashald here. We didn't, but we got the speed boost from Pocket. We popped him. Alright, this should be a W. And we're just gonna wrap up just one battle. Oh my god, are you joking around with me? Are you having the laugh of the century? Are you kidding? What the heck? This freaking game, man. Alright, good. Mashald died. Alright, there. Whatchamacallit? Skullcrown couldn't kill him with her big hitting A2. Maybe she didn't crit, because I only have her 80% crit, but she killed him with A1. Whatever. We're gonna end right there, guys. Let me know in the comments if you feel the way I do. Maybe I'm being over dramatic because my life has kind of been revolving around the game leading up to this fusion and then the past couple days because I need it for content. But I'm really disappointed, and I really suggest everyone go on Reddit and check out some of the hilarious memes. Like, there's a lot of the ones where there's, like, videos and there's text underneath it. There's one from this old German movie about World War II. There's one with, I think, this Italian guy where he just cannot stop laughing, and it's so funny. But yeah, it's a nice little relief because I think this is mean. I think Plarium, I think they're a bunch of meanies. I think this isn't cool. I think they make more than enough money, and I honestly think if they treated us this much better, they would make more money, and we would all enjoy the experience a lot more. We're going to wrap this up. Hopefully we have a Necht in the market. No, but we got 3 mystery shards. Guys, yeah, so from when this video comes out, tonight I'm streaming on Twitch. Come check it out. I've been fastidious. Thank you so much for watching. It's free to play. It's free to click. Yeah, free to play, free to click. That's my motto. All right, I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.